Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Welcome to yet another episode of 5 Minutes with Fidai. And we're going to talk about match number 40 of IPL, which was played between Delhi Capitals and Gujarat Titans. The reason why we say it as Delhi Capitals versus Gujarat Titans was because Delhi was hosting the match. It was the second match played in this ground. The previous match actually yielded 266 runs. Yeah, and I think the decision to win the toss and bat second, I don't know. I mean, personally, I go by the stats and you see previously what has happened, and then you should just go by it. Previously, Sunrisers Hyderabad had batted first on this track and they had scored 266 runs. And when Rishabh Pant was asked if he was happy batting first, he said, absolutely, we wanted to bat first. So that was kind of good toss to lose. And then when you look at the last numbers, the match was won by 4 runs. It matters. The match was won. So that is what Delhi Capitals will take. Few things Delhi Capital did a bit different this time. They did not play David Warner. Now, he might be suffering an injury, or he might actually be not played. And McGurk, who's been in a very good form, who made his debut just a few days back for Delhi Capitals, scored a 50 on his debut, was asked to open the batting. And he's a fearless batsman. He was given a life in first over, but then he got out early on because kind of mission he was on was to take on the bowlers. And when you go after the bowler, there are chances when you can be out as well. Now, when you look at the Warner's last 4 innings, he scored 1 runs, 8 runs, 10 runs in 18 runs. So I believe it was a good decision not to play David Warner. While it could be a very difficult decision as well, because you look at the experience he has, and would be very difficult to say, all right, you don't play. But then there's an injury thing with his finger. So, all right, he can rest. And when you look at Rishabh Pant, he's actually answered all the questions related to World Cup to 2024 for India. There were questions as to who will be playing as wicketkeeper for India, and now Rishabh Pant's inning of 88 unbeaten of 43 deliveries, and the way he actually accelerated his innings, particularly the 31 runs last over of Mohit Sharma, which makes Mohit Sharma the only bowler in the history of IPL to have given 73 runs, the most expensive spell in the history of IPL against Delhi Capitals. Now, that being said, you kind of get to think one person's delight, and that is of Rishabh Pant, can be another person's despair, that is Mohit Sharma. There are questionable decisions that the skipper of Gujarat Titans, Shubman Gill, made. I think Warrior, who gave away 15 runs in 3 overs, took 3 wickets, and he was not even given his last over. And Mohit Sharma, it was not Mohit Sharma's day. When he came in the later part of the innings, straight away he was welcomed by Rishabh Pant for the maximum. And then Rishabh Pant is actually on the wicket and he is playing him. So you would have a feeling that maybe Rishabh Pant has a good understanding as to how Mohit Sharma bowls and kind of a step ahead of him and smashing him all around. Another thing is Sai Kishore, who was the player of the match in the previous match, with 4 wickets of 33 runs, was only given the over in the 19th over. Now, if you're not bowling him, okay, don't bowl him. But if you're bowling him, you cannot bring a spinner into the 19th over. And then where is this thing from? Like, okay, a left arm spinner should not be bowling to a left arm batsman. All right, the Stubbs right arm batsman came, and then the skipper brought him on. And for the 4 deliveries that he faced in the later part of that over, or over number 19, delivery number 3, 4, 5, 6, he gave away 20 runs, a 6, a 4, a 6, a 4 to Stubbs. So where do all these equations go? I think kind of questionable decisions, but then that's just a kind of day sometimes you have at office, and can't blame. Shubman Gill has been a good captain for the Gujarat Titans so far. You can tell because 9 matches they have played. They have played 9 matches, have won 4 of it. Delhi Capitals now also have won 4 and go past Gujarat Titans. So now they're sitting at number 6 on the table. Where did the game change? I think the game changed when Delhi Capitals took a brave move of sending Akshar Patel up the order because Stubbs was still there, but they sent the Akshar Patel there. Another thing is the left arm, right hand, left hand combination. They just didn't care about it. 2 left-handers out in the middle and say, go for it. And then Akshar Patel really cashed that opportunity, scored a brilliant 50 and put together a 113-run partnership. I think that was a game-changing partnership. And then that provided the platform for the skipper Rishabh Pant to I mean, take charge against the bowlers and smash the bowlers alongside Stubbs, who came and also scored a brilliant 17 runs, I think, of only few deliveries. Well, in the chase, I think it was David Miller's kind of a game that could have brought Gujarat Titans home. But when he fell short, and you would see the fielder was moved just straight for that particular shot. Mukesh Kumar bowled the earlier ball, and then it went into that area, moved the fielder just a little straight, and then straight into the hands of Salam Rasikh. And what a game for Salam Rasikh. He came, he took that wicket of Sai Sudarshan. He took the wicket of Sai Kishore. He's been after Sai's. So he took the wicket of both Sai's, and he was brilliant. And he took that catch under the pressure. And that catch of David Miller, I think, was a very crucial one. And with the departure of David Miller, the game slipped off the hands of Gujarat Titans. Again, Rashid Khan, once again in the same scenario, 17 runs off the last over, brought it as close as to only 4 runs left to win, and they could not. So, I mean, 5 runs to win and 4 runs to equal. But then when you see the equation, Gujarat Titans fell short by 4 runs. So it was a good game. It feels not so good to see Gujarat Titans losing it because we Afghans kind of have a strong affiliation towards the Gujarat Titans team because 3 Afghan players are playing in there. Noor Ahmad Lakanwal was okay. His economy was 12 today. Should have been better because you see on the same wicket when Akshar and Kuldeep were bowling, they were bowling differently and brilliantly. But then you can tell maybe there was a pressure or scoreboard on the batters. And in the first innings, the batters were more batting freely, not knowing as to how much they can score. Rashid Khan uh, couldn't get a wicket, was a bit expensive as well. His economy was under 9. He enjoys it when it is under 7. And Mohit Sharma will want to forget this game. All right, so there are another 5 games left for Gujarat Titans, game number 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So they will want to do amends and want to win as many as they can, preferably all 5 of them, to make sure that they uh, make it to the playoffs. That was it from my side. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you still have not, and let me know whatever your feedbacks are so that we can further improve as for the quality of the productions is concerned. But spare a thought for the player of the match performance, a ticket to USA for Rishabh Pant to play with the Indian national side in the T20 World Cup. It will be fun watching him, and with the kind of a form he is, it's going to be a tough outing for Pakistan against India because India and Pakistan have a match in the upcoming T20 World Cup that will be played in New York. And Rishabh Pant looks to be just one specific fit for the job. All right, you all have a good one. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.